Well, good Monday morning, Alaska. We're still holding on to some of those bitter cold conditions as you head through the interior as well as areas of western and southwest Alaska. While we are waking up to some cold conditions across south central, we're not seeing any of that bitter cold that we did see last week. Now, through the weekend, we did see some snow accumulation. We picked up 4.9 inches officially Saturday. Of course, higher amounts fell into the valley as well as western parts of the Susitna Valley as well. And then into our Sunday, really overnight Saturday into Sunday, we began to see a warm nose aloft, which did lead to some areas of freezing rain and some wintry mix mixing in at the surface. That did eat into our snowfall totals, but we did see officially right around 6 inches of snowfall accumulation. Of course, we did see some higher amounts through the valley where we did see some locations picking up nearly a foot of snowfall accumulation. Now, our snow depth has certainly recovered, as well as our snowfall deficit across south central. Our max snow depth of 25 inches was reached on January 7th, and as of this morning, we are seeing a snow depth right around, roughly right around 2 feet. You can see cold conditions though, 21 below in Fairbanks, 49 below in McGrath. Even along the slope, we've got those temperatures sitting anywhere from 20 to 30 below, while some of the warmest conditions continue out towards southeast. And this is where we continue to see additional flooding potential, high winds, as well as that avalanche concern, which remains for parts of the Panhandle, particularly out towards Juneau. But we've got a good portion of southeast up under high wind watches. We've also got areas of southwest Alaska up under cold weather advisories, as well as some extreme cold warnings. This is where we're going to see some of the coldest conditions sticking around here over the next couple of days. But of course, one thing we continue to watch across the Panhandle is those ongoing impacts that will carry us through the next couple of days. That avalanche advisory still in effect for areas of Juneau, more so for the Marin slide path. Most areas of that are within slide paths through southeast out towards Juneau, we're seeing some improving conditions. With that said, avalanche potential will still remain, just not as high as what it has been with a good portion of Juneau and surrounding locations, particularly out towards Thane Road as well. We've got those temperatures certainly on the warmer side for the Panhandle. We've got a high wind watch that goes into effect Tuesday on into Wednesday. We're going to see gusts up to 60 miles per hour. And we've also got a winter storm watch for the Klondike Highway above 2,500 feet. That starts tomorrow at noon, lasting through Wednesday morning, where we could see up to 18 inches of snowfall. Skagway will mostly stay rain, but we could see some wintry mix mixing in at the surface for Skagway. So today we're going to continue to favor ongoing waves of rain. Now the Alaska-Canadian border south towards Hyder, and of course the northern Panhandle will continue to hold on to some snow, if not a rain-snow mix that will stick around. So things kind of lighten up for southeast. Later today into the evening hours, you'll see some dry time for the Panhandle, and then heavy rainfall slides in through the overnight hours on into our Tuesday. And this is where we're going to be watching for 1 to 3 inches of rainfall accumulation to be expected across the Panhandle. Now notice areas north of Juneau, we'll see more in the way of a snow, if not a rain-snow mix. And again, that winter storm watch is for the Klondike Highway above 2,500 feet. But we'll see that widespread all-day rain sticking around for your Tuesday. And then, of course, we're also going to favor some warmer conditions. Now, when it comes to that rainfall potential, notice through the remainder of today into early tomorrow, we may see an additional inch or so of rainfall accumulation. But through the day Tuesday on into Wednesday, this is where we'll see 1 to 3 inches of rain accumulation. And again, keep in mind this falling on that record snowfall and a snow melt, additional snow melt along with that rain will lead to some poor drainage issues, particularly in areas where those drains continue to be snow-packed, if not some debris that was within those drains, leading to that flooding potential. So that stays with us over the next couple of days. Temperatures also staying in the 40s. Now, one thing we're watching is Thursday and Friday. We may begin to see some of that colder air building back in across southeast, more so into the overnight hours. So while rain is still to be expected, those overnight lows dropping down near freezing could lead to some localized areas of wintry mix, but largely expect rain through a good portion of this week. We've got a high today of 16 below in Fairbanks. Of course, that likely occurred this morning as temperatures will steadily drop for the interior. But you can see bitter cold conditions continue from the interior north to the slope and areas of western Alaska. Good news for Fairbanks, though. Check out these temperatures. 28 below Tuesday, 22 below Wednesday, and then by week's end, we've got some warm weather heading your way. 3 degrees Thursday, 16 degrees Friday. That's going to be shorts weather. wearing weather considering just how cold it has been through the interior. For many areas, this will be about 50 plus degrees warmer than the coldest stretch of weather that we did see all season long. So some warmer weather is heading your way, but this will also mean some snow showers spreading through the interior, which will arrive as soon as tomorrow, where we could see a few inches of snowfall accumulation for the interior. We're only expecting about 1 to 3 inches for Fairbanks and surrounding locations here over the next couple of days, but we'll also be watching some of that snow building back in across South Central from Tuesday on into Wednesday. So be prepared for a couple of inches of that snowfall accumulation. This will also drive in some warmer conditions for us as well, more so towards the end of the week, where we're going to see highs warming into the 20s, possibly even near to above freezing by Friday across South Central. So we are going to be tapping into some of that warmer weather as well. But we're cold today, 11 degrees and 12 degrees Tuesday and Wednesday, so we're back in the teens by the middle of the week with that chance for some snow arriving. You can see the snow showers staying around through a good portion of this week. And there it is by Friday. You can see our highs topping out right around that freezing mark, while overnight lows also warm. We could see many areas this weekend seeing temperatures sitting in the mid to upper teens. So that's going to be a nice change in the weather pattern considering we've been stuck in the deep freeze. We have been struggling in the snowfall department more so last month, not so much for the month of January, but we are still seeing signs that January as a whole is going to be fairly active, while the eastern third of the state will point to signs of warmer weather. And of course, we're already seeing that in the 7-day forecast for both South Central as well as the interior. We'll have more on this coming up in the noon show as well as in the evening newscast and right here on the digital desk, barring any breaking news or breaking weather events. But be prepared. More snow heading our way here over the next couple of days. Our snowfall deficit, though, certainly has been increasing across South Central, where we're finally seeing that much needed snowfall. Have a great Monday, great rest of the work week, and of course be safe on those roads throughout the week.